Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Like a little meerkat off to the right here. What's up, guys? We are late as shit, but we are still rocking it tonight. Welcome to another shot Sunday Night Weekend Hangover. You got your boy Bill here, and filling in for good old Steve-O is Kitty Cat herself. Katrina, just say hi to everybody.
Howdy, y'all.
Howdy, y'all. Wow, you're inner. Okay.
Yes, my inner Southern girl.
My litter. My inner
I'm
Southern.
tired.
You're tired.
I'm tired.
Oh, let me know about all about that, girl. All about that.
Everybody knows about that.
My happy ass didn't get out of bed till 1:30 today, and I'm not happy about it at all. So we can kick that out of the way. But we are going to begin the night. This thing's gotten just a little bit easier on this aspect. Making sure we are hydrated one beer at a time here in Grove City, Pennsylvania. Check out our boys over there at Grove City Beverage. The number is 724-458-4280. Awesome select prices, awesome people, anything and all things you need for that party. Check them out. Grove City Beverage. Boy, that was just too easy anymore. How you feeling?
I am tired. I wanted to sleep till 1 o'clock today.
I did not. I had way too much stuff I had to get done. God bless the missus.
You're gonna get smacked.
Who says it's for you?
Uh-huh. Well, that one was my cup.
Oh, that's right. She does not like proper.
I do not do proper.
No one has ever accused you of being proper or doing proper. So we are getting very definitely low on this. We are going to take up a collection because this is one thing that Wine and Spirits does have on sale is the Maker's Mark. So I'm going to stick it out with my proper for right now, but bear with me because we are in the Christmas spirit, and I was in such a rush trying to get everything done that I did not get my I see what you're wanting. I see what you're wanting. I did not get my Santa cap. Maybe I'll get that during the break. So, allow me, girl. Here you go. One part and one part.
Thank you, sir.
And we've actually, my oldest was nice enough to bring out a little something for us, so we can get our traditional glasses back. And on that note, this is how we start the show as always. Cheers to you, the cheesy Dixie cup. Left one in the chamber. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I did not.
I am feeling festive today with a little bit of hostility, and I'm going to get that out of the way here shortly. So, I'm going to do 2 different drinks tonight. Well, it's going to be the same drink, just 2 different variations. We tested this theory in the shot glass. So we're going to go a different direction with it this time. I'd like to have the warm cider with it. So, as you can see, we have 1 part. Get yourself just a small whiskey glass, guys. Mine's festive. It's got the, snowflakes on it. You want 1 part. Jesus, my sponsor's going to hate me. Maker's Mark. Obviously, I'm lacking on my bartending skills today. Part 2 is going to be our Winter Jack, which is amazing.
Yes, sir, it is.
So we will go ahead and just pour a nice little dollop on top of that, right about there. I don't know. I'm not really a shaken or stirred type of guy. I don't think it really matters too much. But if you will be so kind as to reach into that drawer directly behind you, grab me a straw. Now, I would say this drink in particular would be much better with a steaming splash of apple cider. But for the time being, we're going to spike the top of it with the Coke, and I will take, oh, she even got her straw. I knew she was going to try this. I offered her one, so I will allow you first dab.
Give me a stir.
You sick? I'm pretty sure neither one of us have cooties. I'd hope so. Not. I know that that's the worst thing you've ever tasted in your life.
No, I think there's too much Coke in it.
We're going to have to agree to disagree on that one. I think that's right out the fucking gate, right out the park. I was swinging for the fensive.
It is very good. I think I would have liked it better with the other can. You have sitting beside you.
It's got a hint after all that of, did you catch a little taste of black licorice in that? And there was nothing in there that was black licorice. Had to be the Coke. I'd say the Coke was the...
Yeah, and I don't like black licorice, so that would probably be why I said there was too much Coke in it.
Well, it's a Frankenstein mix anyways. I'm making my own. At the end of the day, though, that is not a bad drink. It still has that warm, nice little, oh. What is going on? Mr. Arliss is in the house. Good to see you, brother. And, of course, Miss Jan. How you doing, girl? Hope everybody is enjoying their weekend. I was actually a while ago, and he is the proverbial chicken with his head cut off right now, just running all over the place. He has had a busy weekend. I want to send a shout out to you guys real quick. Congratulations on the release of your new single, Bullet for Freedom. I have yet to I haven't played it yet. I've listened to it, obviously, but personally, I haven't played it yet. So I'm going to take this opportunity here on our first break to go ahead and we're going to play a little Southern Outlaws and really push the word. Just to get something out of the way, though, it's been kind of eating at me. You know, we have a fun. Without calling out the names, we've had some people, help us out, help build it up, but starting to wonder a little bit if there might be a little bit of that jealousy, that over competitive rivalry kicking in, because Jokes is starting to have a little bit of sting. And when shots were fired, of course, I retort, and I'd like to I'm not putting up the white flag, but hey guys, you got your thing going on, we got our thing going on. Let's try and keep the personal jabs down. Just saying. We'll call that one out real quick because some of it has seemed a little more stinging than just the normal friendly, yeah. And I'm getting to be just as bad. I've taken my shots, so it's not just one set of fingers pointing at the other. It's
Remember when you point one finger at somebody else, you got 4 fingers pointing.
okay.
back at
It is
you.
not time for the last shot. Way too early in the game for that. It just oh hell yeah! It just came in #1 in the UK, and we are going to push as hard as we can to make it #1 here in the States. So it's actually an awesome song. It really is. It's a heart toucher. It really is. We will play it here shortly. I know you're itching to hear it. You haven't heard it yet, have you? So, yeah. But we had a little bit of a blast last night, wouldn't you say? I had a lot. Let me start off, okay, with I was out late Friday night. Obviously, I had to DJ way the fuck out in Petrolia. I say way the fuck out there, but it's actually closer than some of the other places that I've DJ'd. And quick shout out to our friends Janet and Jason for braving that drive, and they kind of surprised me. I didn't even see that one coming.
Neither did I.
Well, if you'd been there, you'd have seen it.
I have followed you and followed you to every other place. I took one night off only because I knew that yesterday was going to be an even longer night.
Well, that's where the hangover comes in, because I woke I didn't get into bed till like 4:30. They woke me up the first time at 8:30, and then my youngest comes in and wakes me up and goes, "Daddy, his match starts in 15 minutes, and we still had like a 35-minute drive to get there." So I had to get up. Somehow I wouldn't even say it was a full 5 hours. I might have got 4.5, maybe, because I never did fall all the way back to sleep, and all day wrestling. And then I got home. I was up in the air last night, and I'm glad I went ahead and went through with it. Met some awesome people last night.
I think the only thing that would have made last night better would have been if I was in the presence of the Southern Outlaws.
Oh, look at there's a shout out. And believe it or not, I did message him and tried to call you earlier and get some info on it. That whole setup, I wasn't expecting a massive stage. Like, you guys had shown me pictures before, but I wasn't expecting like trusses and lights and like he's got that whole area set up like it's a concert venue.
Yep.
Seats included, and I told Arliss that I'd like to see those guys come over, even if it's just a hang. And he asked if how big of a crowd could it hold, and I never thought to ask whether or not they do.
It doesn't have much crowd, but he has all the ability. Everything that goes on in the studio is recorded, so it's not only recorded for the music, but it's also recorded on video. Everything's on camera, so you can make music videos and all sorts of different things through there.
And the name of this place is wow.
Okay. It doesn't actually have an actual name.
There's a sign right out front. Just saying. You even pointed it out last night. Do you need 2 more White Russians to help out?
Oh, yes.
No. Wait. What's that noise? What was that?
Really? Really?
fact checking real quick. While she's looking that up, there was food, people I knew, other people I met. Super awesome. Oh, dude, yeah, definitely. I mean, there's this weekend when I shot you that message the night before. I mean, my mind has, with the holidays and everything going on, has been all over the damn place. And I was looking to try and bring back the magic from the weekend prior. So I thought, why not just go ahead and just hit some people up, see what they're doing. Not even thinking, hello, new release, radio show, all that fun stuff. And it nailed me. Hey, need to come halfway between all of us and y'all to meet up. What would be the halfway point? Literally the fucking state line is the halfway point. And we will be working on, I am looking into it right now after last Sunday. I'm going to strongly look into getting T-Mobile. So there you go, free advertisement to T-Mobile. We had a TV in here, everybody was on the internet, and we never had any lag once we got it hooked up to the T-Mobile. And I'm sure it'll be a million times better than a range extender. At least the range extender can become the backup go-to, should something else happen later on down the road. So we will worry about that. At the start of the year, Disneyland is in full swing. Go ahead and say it, girl. The name of the place is
Sound and Stage Productions.
Wasn't there a name? Wasn't there like some
Sound and Stage Productions.
I'm trying to remember what
it is. Oh goodness.
Jason saying hello.
Hi.
Yeah, that's what he was saying when I messaged him. You could almost, I'm not gonna lie, dude, there was a little bit of annoyance, like, really, this dude's like messaging me after all this. And like I said, it never even dawned on me, and it was just a complete mind slip. That's how busy I've been, and it's not even as broad as what that poor bastard's been going through. So yeah, good times, good people. I would like to know if he'd be willing to rent it out just for like a private party for when somebody does a release. Just like specific people. What's up, Steve-O? Steven. Gosh darn it. We are now calling him What's Up, Blue. You're my boy, Blue.
So I did speak with him last night. His name is Dale. He is an amazing man. He's very laid back. He's very informative, but he's just the most, I don't know, he reminds me of one of those carefree hippies that just loves life.
That would make sense given everybody that was in there. There was super cool.
And then I've already set stuff in his head that we are going to have a sit down. He's going to give me all sorts of information. I'm going to give him all sorts of information, and we're going to go from there. So I just have to sit down with you and get my ideas on paper so that my brain actually follows through with them all.
I'm going to post this, and I hope you know that a lot of our viewers are from Ohio as well. So this could be a little controversial, Blue. But oh, there you go. Like you just want to be the nice. You just want to be the awesome guy in the room, don't you? So there you go. I would just invite everybody to join us live on here, and just then we'll see how brave he is. He's going.
No, wait a minute. He wants to say go Michigan.
Okay.
And I'm sitting in this room, but I do believe it was my two teams that won yesterday. What happened to yours?
Don't make me collateral damage in that one. But then again, we've had a very interesting my team lost yesterday, and then somebody else's team lost today.
Yep.
It was not a banner day for Pennsylvania this weekend, other than Penn State absolutely seal clubbing SMU. Oh, it's on here, but here we go. It is business related. I think that I didn't realize you want to try. No. Okay, so there was a misunderstanding. Okay. I'll have to message her back and let her know. Apparently, she thought I meant booking them for that night. And I was just wanting to, that was the whole idea, was to have her come over and check the place out. So, oh, wait, what do we got? There you go, Steve-O. You got your first response for the first responder. As soon as I take first break, I'm going to have to reply to that. Uh-oh. And NFL is all fixed. Oh, well. That's a whole nother topic of conversation. We'll leave that one for Thursday night, which there's going to be a lot of conversations starting on those sports nights, because once the NFL is over, I think basketball and baseball and hockey, it's too widespread to try and keep up with. It was hard enough keeping up with college football.
Oh, no. Have you met my husband?
Is that rhetorical? Oh, good. It's about to get loud again. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And I got to have so much fun with that, because my brother-in-law, I don't know, right before we moved back up here, out of nowhere, he never was a sports fan, but then once he started hanging out with this group that was sports fans, and all of a sudden he became a sports fan. He swore up and down. He's always lived and breathed the Vols. Him and I have had a good, fun rivalry, us moving up here. Anytime like Pitt would play Tennessee or Penn State would play Tennessee, whatever. Any Northern team taking on Tennessee, it's always been fun. And seeing as how Ohio State absolutely destroyed them yesterday,
like a little tiny bug.
That made it really fun. But no, to clear the air on one thing, no, I'm not looking to book you guys for New Year's Eve. I would very much like for everybody to show up and just let's all have a blowout. That's what I was meaning. The idea had crossed my mind to try and do a bit of a crossover event that night, but it was quickly quelled. Way too short amount of time, way too, too much involved. And of course, we all had life happen. So
you just want to bar crawl inside a bar and have fun.
Oh, good deal. Cowboys got eliminated. All right, so there you go. So yes, Sandy, I will. If you're on here checking it out, no, I wasn't. At first I thought about it, but that was never the original plan. So if you guys are all watching for the first time, I'm DJing New Year's Eve at this bar in Petrolia called the Oil Boom Saloon, and I'm just trying to fill that place with as many hooligans as possible. And
we want to rein in the new year with our new friends and just have a good time and kiss this year's butt goodbye. Proper way. Sound about right?
Yeah. Give me just 1 second. I'm responding that way. She doesn't think I'm ignoring her. Okay. That's better. So anyways, yeah. Again, 1:30, nothing. See, all we have to do is talk about drinking and partying and, just, as somebody likes to say, stuff that's good for the soul and
friends. fellowship and fun.
What do you mean, Pee Wee Herman? Where the hell? Oh, yeah. You missed out. Oh, easy enough, dude. I got you back. Actually, my manager here is going to send it to you directly. So it was funny because it was a super small crowd or Friday night. Like there was hardly anybody in there. Going to be 35 tomorrow. Thank you. I'm definitely going to have to bundle up for my 1 day of work the rest of the year.
Now that just shows you how much of an old man you are.
Yeah, I'm going to throw my fleece pants on. I don't expect tomorrow to be very busy at all. I really don't. And like I said, I'm the lead yard guy. So when the yard manager is out, you know, the second has to come in and fill in. I would have thought for, you know, the day before, you know, where we actually go on our actual break and that I would probably wouldn't be needed. But as it turns out, I'm going to go there tomorrow. We might have just a couple things to put together. And other than that, yeah. So anyways, back to Friday. Started off my normal routine. You know, I was playing this, playing that, a little bit of here, a little bit of there. And Jason came over, he said, if you want to play old school, you know, and he requested a song, and it was the 70s. And it was Pandora's box. We went through all the decades. We went through 50s, we went through 60s, 70s, dabbled in the 80s again. One of the songs I could not help myself was Tequila. That you know. So
and I wasn't there.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the invite went out twice. There's even a picture to entice.
I know. I'm sorry. Every day, everybody has that need to be at home every so often, and Friday was my need to be at home. More reasons than one. One reason I shared with you, the other one was none of your business.
Well, make sure. Thank you. All I know is we got to make sure January 4th is left open, and there's a couple other dates I need to make sure I keep locked into the phone before I start booking myself for the month of January.
January 4th and February 8th. We're
the only two, and then of course the entire weekend of the 17th, the 18th, and the 19th. The only thing it's not, you know, what's really special about that one is midnight on the 18th turns into the 19th, which is my true technical birthday. So, yeah, make sure everybody gets solid sleep. You know, go shovel some driveways because we're going to need a lot of extra petty and spending. And I'll tell you what, the January birthdays just keep building. I'm telling you, it just seems like there's more and more people that keep coming out. Hey, by the way, my birthday's in January, so I think we're up to like, last I checked was 6 people with January birthdays.
Oh, I could add to that. I have like 6 in my family alone, but 4 of which are all on New Year's Day.
I'm not gonna lie, this actually, as it, you know, kind of tames out
as it marries to each other.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So yeah, Arliss, I recommend. It doesn't break the. What's a good way to put it? Doesn't break any deals. You're still using Maker's Mark. The recipe is 1 part Maker's Mark, 2 parts Jack Daniel's Tennessee Winter Jack, and we started off with Coke on this one. I will be going to the Dr. Pepper next, but I still think it'll be best with apple cider.
Do you see how it's in my calendar?
Yeah. Do you think he's going to be well enough to be able to go?
Lately, that's a 50-50 chance on that one.
What do we got? My Aunt Joe's. You know, if it wasn't family, I'd have so much fun with that.
Oh, yeah. Grandma's was in January, Aunt Joe's is in January. Heather, Morgan. I mean, the list goes on. Andrew, there's a ton of birthdays in January.
What's really fun about, well, for me, December and January are the two busiest months of my, how do you say that? Because, one month is in one year and the other one's in the other, but you literally have back-to-back months. Like my mother's birthday is on Christmas. Kaylin's birthday is the 18th. Connor was the New Year's Eve baby, so his is the 31st. You got Christmas, and then you roll right into January, and then all of a sudden it turns out like everybody's, the party never ends. I'm telling you. I am fun in a bottle.
You're expensive. Those are 2 months that are very, very expensive.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you were you emphasized
with all the holidays to begin with.
My inner magic Mike just like tickled.
And the extra spending for just the holidays, but then you add in all the birthdays and everything. Please tell me your anniversary isn't in January or February.
No, my anniversary is in September.
Okay, so then you have a little bit of time in between.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so the bank's not hurting as bad.
No. Now, given I ended up losing a little bit of business, Christmas shopping this year was a little bit harder than usual, but other than that, the normal wear and tear. And every year, I don't know for how many years now, I've said the same thing. I'm going to get my Christmas done early. That way I'd have it wrapped and everything done and set and good to go. And here we are again. We are 3 days away from Christmas. And I'm not done.
I'm done.
I'm not.
I just have to have everything wrapped.
No, I have to.
My parents who live in Florida aren't getting theirs until after Christmas because obviously I didn't get it in the mail soon enough to get there. But
well, the fun part is your gift, yours and Steve's, was going to be brought to you yesterday, and I was so frustrated by the time I got done shopping yesterday that I forgot to grab it. Or else I was going to deliver it last night to you both and say, "Here you go, Merry friggin' Christmas." That's how much fun yesterday was for me. But Connor did go 6-0. He went undefeated. The Grove City Wrestling team went undefeated. It was awesome. Good times. Got to hang with the coach.
In more ways than one.
Yeah. Cheers, brother. And yeah, like I said, I've got till tomorrow to finalize everything. It would have been done, but the shopping when you have kids involved, and my youngest wanting to constantly, oh, get this, and here, and the next thing I knew, Sarah was like, here, this is what I'm wanting. Okay, cool. At least give me. I told her to put me in a ballpark, at best. The next thing I know, things were going into the cart and saying, oh, this is for Christmas. This is for. I'm like, I'm a traditionalist. Okay, I'm sorry. Give me my ideas, send me in the right direction, but don't tell me, I'm not. You get it on Christmas. You know what I mean? Christmas morning. That's when the gifts come out. Not okay. I know what I'm getting. I'll just wait and take it Christmas. You know what I mean? It ruins it. It really does. I might be petty in that sense, but.
What time does our shindig start?
Which one?
New Year's Eve.
I start kicking at 9. So I don't know how many people are going to be there ahead of time. But Yeah. I just have a feeling it's going to have to be one of those get there early. Oh, Jesus. It's called restless leg syndrome. It is a true documented fact.
I have the same condition, restless leg syndrome. You don't see me bouncing the bar across the room.
You got little legs. You're literally
Don't.
You've got a stool, okay? I don't.
I had little everything.
You're sitting on a stool with your feet on a stool.
Don't forget my book.
Oh yeah, and she's sitting on pillows. I mean, you know, Christmas is going to come with a booster seat, I guess. I mean,
that wouldn't be a bad idea.
And a bid for me. Yes, it does. Very much so. It's a pain in the ass. And let's see what we got. I will be in bed before midnight on the 1st.
No.
Who are you bullshitting?
Actually, last year is the first time in 10 years I actually got him to stay up for the ball to drop at midnight. Literally the first time in 10 years.
Well, you're F this year, dude.
A little bit.
If
he wants to kiss his wife at midnight, he's not going to be anywhere near his bed.
Where New Year's Eve again? The same place.
Friday.
We're the same place you guys were at Friday, and hopefully, when we get in there, we're gonna tear the place up. So, for a change, you guys get to sit back and relax and enjoy, and I'm going to be the one to entertain. So, on that note, yeah. See? Wait. Hang on, he's not done. No money, no good. What the hell is going on with Grinch right now? We've been talking about this for a second there, homeboy. I'm gonna have to. I should have downloaded the Bah Humbug. Mm-hmm. You're going, so you can just go ahead and
suck it up, Buttercup.
You can lull yourself into sleep, and you can sit there and you better not cry, you better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Arliss is coming to town.
Yep.
You can pull a mutual friend and I'm going, and then the last second bail out on me. Just say no. Allow me to fire the first shot. I almost want to message him and see what he's doing right now.
No, behave.
I bet you he's awake.
Behave.
He's watching.
He's always watching.
He's always watching. Let's see. He forgets I can do this. Oh, there is one person from that profile. He's watching us.
Yep.
Creeper. What is this? What the hell is your problem now? There's a lot of internet tough guys tonight. That's okay. You guys enjoy, their hot tub that I got a picture of earlier. Oh. They were so fucking comfy and nice and everything was going good. And yeah, just saying.
What are you doing?
I'm getting a straw.
For what reason?
So I can get drunk faster.
Oh, we've had that.
Actually, so I can finish the drink.
Okay. The ice getting to you.
Yep.
Nobody understands that. That's why I drink everything from a straw.
I need actual.
I like it cold, but I want liquid. I don't want ice cubes.
Hang on, we're getting
blown up.
Maybe we'll just get back in tonight. Okay. I'll go and I'll turn some hot water on up in the bathtub, and I'll lay back. And you know what? I might even just be a douchebag about it, and I'll turn the shower on. That way, I'm getting a nice little cascade over top of nice warm water. I mean, I can stick one of those aerators that you put in a fish tank down in there, and I'll have bubbles. I mean, just
Make your own hot tub.
All day long. Well, don't say we. We'll make our
I
own hot
said
tub.
you'll make your own
Okay,
hot
thank you.
tub.
I mean, dude, I can run with this all day long. We used to have a hot tub. That little enclosure is out there, and we made the mistake of getting one of those soft sides. And in the picture, it showed you could fit up to 12 people.
Pictures lie. They always lie.
And you know,
They're also,
so once you
people are like, human size.
well, you can always come out this way. We're working on it. Okay, I get it, guys. I get it. We'll be there. I promise. It's there. Yes, I know. Oh my God, I love these two. She's like this. I'm surrounded by sweethearts, honestly. But no, I mean the picture. There was supposed to be. I can't remember if it was 8 or 12. There was some crazy amount. We got the biggest one you can get. Had the nice little, surroundings. So you could set your drinks. There's pillows we could sit on, and we went the whole. So I filled it up like it was supposed to be, and we noticed immediately the first time, just me and Sarah, the first time we got in it, the water immediately raised up to the top. And the other thing we noticed is like, hey, wait a minute, there's no seats in here. You don't realize just how nice seats are in a hot tub and how much they add to the comfort instead of sitting flat on your butt with your legs, So I would sit on the step just so I could be comfortable. And we tried to bring the kids in, which this was Sarah's awesome idea. One of the reasons she did it was so they had something to swim in. I'm like, this is not for swimming. This is for relaxing. Okay. The amount of chemicals and everything, all that stuff, the electronics involved, and you want to make this a wading pool? No. We got a park right over there with the world's coldest, ice cold, even in the summer, swimming pool. Okay. There we go. So my friends Daniel and Rachel come up to visit, and I told them hot tub. Well, me and Daniel were both, at the time he might have actually been a little bit heavier than me, and at the time I was pushing 240. And Rachel is this super tiny. If she's 100 pounds soaking wet, that'd be impressive. Her and Sarah get in, me and Daniel get in, and immediately the water's up and over, sloshing around, and it got to the point where we were trying to alternate sitting on the seat. Then it got to a point where we let the girls just sit in the water, and me and Daniel stuck our legs in. We sat on the side, and if you ever try to sit on the side of a soft side hot tub, it doesn't work out. Needless to say, last summer Sarah did finally sell it. And we still got the enclosure that we put another $300, $400 in the building.
I love the enclosure.
Well, he's fixed up a little bit because it was just throw it up real quick. Maybe we'll just send it to your place. It's basically become the grilling station. Honestly, I do want to get another hot tub at some point, but it'll probably be after the kids. So it'll be just a simple, maybe 2 to 4 person, laid back, chill, relax. Because I mean, my vision of the whole thing was, especially with Pennsylvania winters being a little more fun than Tennessee winters, I'm thinking it's going to be snowy and cold, and there we are sitting in the hot tub, just not a care in the world, as comfortable as I'll get out. And it never came to, pass. So on that note, let's go ahead and take our first little break here. I did the Lord's work for us since we've been hitting our boys up, and a lot of our viewers are Southern Outlaws. I think it very appropriate that We play their Christmas song. Have you got to hear their Christmas song yet? Must be a no.
You played it for me.
Did I? You sure?
Yes.
All right, so you get to hear it again. This is the Southern Outlaws with a West Virginia Mountain Christmas. Enjoy. We'll see you guys shortly.
West Virginia, Christmas lights that softly gleam, family near the fire's glow, living in our Yuletide dream. We gather round, the voices sing in that old cabin place, hymns ring out like Amazing Grace. Mountain Christmas, joy and peace echoes through the snowy pines, harmonies that you'll find. Family makes the spirit shine. Lights that softly gleam, family near the fire's glow, living in our Yuletide dream. We gather round, the voices sing in that old cabin's place, hymns ring out like Amazing Grace. Mountain Christmas, joy and peace echoes through the snowy pines, harmonies that you'll find. Family makes the
Yeah, there was some miscommunication. And that break just went a little bit longer than expected, but got some stuff sorted out in the middle. Hope you guys really enjoyed that one. You know, you know Leo. You know what? I can kind of see it, honestly. But at the same time, dude, I'm sorry. Metal makes anything sound good. It really does. So on that note, welcome back, guys. I was able to talk to our mutual friend Arliss, and we got the stuff sorted out. Hopefully, we can make it work. So the one thing I did not do, if you will cover for just 30 seconds while I go get some more ice, we are going to do this drink again. Don't make me get the crickets.
I'm not going to get the crickets. You don't need to get the crickets. I know how to talk. So I spent most of the day just kind of chillaxing, doing my vegetative state, trying to just recoup my energy. Spent the rest of the day, of course, taking care of family stuff. And still just kind of all trying to figure out exactly what Christmas is this year for me, because it's not my normal. Nothing is normal for me this year. So I'm trying to get out of that slump.
I'm listening.
You really need to learn how to pour.
Yeah, well, I'm not paying much of attention right now. I was more listening to you than actually looking. And I can pour just fine. Thank you very much. Last time you said it was too much of one, not the other. So we'll just go ahead and go like that.
That's about right. Hey, now.
It's alcohol. Hush up. This time around, same ingredients only. We will splash the top of this. Look at it turn. We'll use yours. Oh, it's all fresh stuff. Feel free. Apparently, I didn't stir it enough.
Oh, that was the kicker.
Okay. Well, get out of here. Be gone.
I'm gone.
That's it. Lick the tip.
You said tip, right?
I hope so. Apple cider is going to be the way to go, but that's a good. Both are good. Both have a weird little. I don't know. Maybe cherry Dr. Pepper with that one would be better. And you normally have some on you, and you don't. Oh, you got it in your big purple bullet-looking thing. Does it vibrate? I bet you it does.
No, this one doesn't.
It's battery operated at the bottom.
This one doesn't.
Wait a minute. What do we got? No drinking. Ah, she's not at all sampling anything. Blackberry crown given to us. Oh, stuff is so. It's good, but I will honestly say I don't know. I can't jump fully on the hype train on that one. Like I said, it's good. It's really good if you mix it with cranberry Sprite. Yeah, blackberry, cranberry, everything is perfect. No but. You have no but. You have plenty of but. A jar of blackberry smoke moonshine. Now you're tugging at my heartstrings.
When are we seeing you next, Arliss?
Do I need to send the address? I mean, we got a whole nother hour yet we can kill. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie, a lot happened that, 7-minute little break that we took there. Yeah, I got the word I'm going in at 7, so that puts me home at an earlier time. And I didn't think they were going to have me 7:30 to 3:30 the day before we go on, break for the holidays. It's just, it's another reason. Remember I was stressing before I went back in October. Was it October or November? It was November. And since going back, it really has not been that bad. But I mean,
You were only back a couple weeks before you started vacation, though.
A whole month actually. And the original plan was I told everybody I had no intention of doing any vacation time whatsoever, seeing as how I was just off for a total of 6 months. And
you got to use it or lose it.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's already paid for. So at the end of the day, the way it was described, I'm not going to try and word it like they did, but in essence, I'd have been working for free for 10 days. So it's already time that they've already paid for. Now, the kicker is, had there been the option to go ahead and just take a check, and have them pay me out for my vacation, I'd have stuck it out.
Right.
And my partner in crime is the same way. He said he wouldn't have taken the rest of his time. But I mean, some places do that, some places don't. I know where Sarah works, they're offering her, instead of her taking the time off, or she'd have took pretty much all last week with me off. She opted to go ahead and work because I guess they're going to go ahead and pay her for it. And it's like, why the hell not?
Right.
But like I said, he did get the tickets and everything, so he got a little bit of a Christmas come early, and I still haven't got a hold of Acrisure. I need to get a hold of Acrisure and get the whole Jumbotron thing set up.
Yeah, Jason hasn't called me back either.
So yeah, hopefully things work out. I plan on watching the game on Netflix, hopefully. What's fun about that, it's a 1:00 game, and dinner starts at my grandmother's on Christmas Day at 1:00. So there's going to be a lot of eating, and I hate to be that guy, but I mean, I've got more of a reason now to watch it, especially if it works out like I hope. I'm not gonna lie. This is the first time I can legit say I cannot wait for the holidays to be over. And yeah, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that even includes New Year's. I mean, everything has just been so. But I did get my first date for January. So we are January 4th. Everybody's getting together and going over to JR's. The 3rd, I'm at All Stars. So literally the night before. And then what's really fun about that day is Connor has a tournament. He's got a tournament that starts Friday the 3rd and goes all, it's 2-part. It goes in from Friday into Saturday, and then we are going to have to bust our ass to try and find a sitter for Kaylin, or Sarah is not going to be able to attend, and I do not want her to miss this event coming up. Besides, I need to redeem myself at JR's. I was at least able to redeem myself when it came to pool the other night, and Jason was able to see that I can actually play the game.
So you do remember that I have a
I remember, but this is something you'll have to explain to Sarah.
it's 2 responsible children. I wouldn't say I wouldn't leave Christian with any of them, but
Oops. This is why I like my pour tops.
and you need to learn how to pour.
I know how to pour just fine. Thank you very much. Did you ever see Steve Trompour? You will never again make that statement. Give me a second here. And boom. Ta-da.
Much better.
Thank you. Who won that game?
Which game?
The pool game.
Pool game?
Yes, you did. Started off strong. Everything was going good. And then it came down to the 5 and the 8 for me. And for whatever reason, I could not sink that 5 ball. I couldn't sink the 5. And he ended up in the end winning the game. Now, I do have a question for everybody watching. When you're shooting pool and you win, the other person comes up, puts the money in the, puts the money in. Who racks? And who shoots? Who breaks?
The winner.
So let me say that again.
The loser racks. The winner breaks.
Okay, so I beat Janet the first game, and then so I won. So the table's mine, and I ended up. He put the money in, and then next thing I know, he goes over and he's lining up, and he's like, "All right, go ahead and rack him." I went, "I won," and he looked at me all wild-eyed, like. He goes, "I've always played it where the person who puts the money in breaks." I'm like, well, hang on. Hey, you shot pretty good the other night. I didn't think you were that bad. I wasn't a loser. Now, here's everybody plays different. My fault. Did I hurt your feelings? Wait, we're not done. I don't know what to say to that.
I think the top text is messing up again.
I'm pretty sure you did not mean. Yeah, well, let me get that off there. Now make sure you change the "it" to "at," and we're good to go. If you want to lose too, you can play me all day long.
Yeah.
Just saying. Boy, we're getting some we're ruffling some feathers tonight. Cheers. Whoa, there it is. Ugh. So I've got a situation going on. I was talking to my younger brother. He's in PA. I just don't know where he's at. They were supposed to be trying to watch tonight. I don't know. I was actually going to try and get him to come on if they would just swing by this way. Wait, he's not done. I'll give darts a shot if you want to play me. If we could find a place that has darts, I'll be more than happy to play that too. Yes, will you please the show? I know what you're doing. Go ahead. We've got a dartboard here. It just needs set up. And anybody that's been in here and has looked around.
Not sure where to set it.
Yeah. Again, so the GoFundMe is going to be to build a second floor on here. I was doing the math last night.
In the summertime, it would be fine outside.
Maybe, depending on where we put it. I mean, I guess we could put it outside the enclosure just for the fun of it. But that being said, then everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, the wind. The sun got in my eyes." Oh, there'd be so many excuses why, when they lose to me, there would be excuse after excuse after excuse why it wouldn't work. Yeah, okay, we're caught up. Thought I saw it click again, but so that whole area last night where the stage is and so on and so forth, that would roughly be about the scale of what I'm trying to build. Pretty close. Because you got to think, I'm trying to add another 16 feet that way. And it's already 18 wide. So you're looking at what, 34 feet more? And then it's going to be 50, or wait, no, it's 15 wide, 18 deep. So 16 be 31 feet by 15 with a small kicker on the end, which will probably be where the TV goes. I don't know. Maybe that's where the bar is going to go. Haven't decided yet. It's not going to be a perfect box. The bathroom's going to be down here. Yes, there will be a toilet and a sink. So, yeah. Like I said, feel free to contribute to the GoFundMe for that. You know, we're gonna set it at about $50,000. Let's see where that goes. Oh my God, it's amazing how many people use GoFundMe anymore. I was actually looking into it, and some of the things that people were putting GoFundMe on there. I've seen people put it on there for shoes, clothes, to go out to dinner, to, you know, some are trying to do what I'm trying to do, just a little bit more, you know, like they want to add to the house, so they need to redo a room or their roof collapsed or something like that. But, you know, not many people are going, hey, give me money so I can build a, you know, in essence, a bar. Thank you. I'm glad you found that funny. Just saying. No, back to what I was saying though was, do you still wrap your gifts, don't you, for Christmas? I know somebody that is starting to kind of Grinch on me and is not interested in wrapping gifts anymore. I don't know why. I think it's more or less just that I mean, it does suck wrapping gifts. I mean, I'll be the first to admit I suck at wrapping gifts. And this other person is actually really good at it. But this year is just kind of opting out of it. And I'm like, that kind of, you know, like I said, I'm a traditionalist. It's kind of taken away from Christmas when you don't wrap the gifts. There's got to be something there. What the hell is that? Give me a second. Dart 80. When I was playing, I was 20th in the state. I'm sure out of 20 people too, right? They used to wrap gifts at the mall for doing yes. But then again, try and find a mall.
Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. The girls, one of the school sports programs is doing gift wrapping for a fundraiser.
I used to be able to go to I used to go over to the outlet malls in Tennessee, and you know, they do it. Last year I had a friend of mine. Well, no, the year before that I had a friend of mine way more than 20. Okay. Niles Mall or churches do it too.
Not around here.
Sarah's been trying to get me to go back to church, and I'm just kind of. I'm sorry. I this is going to sound really horrible, but I really enjoy my sleep. And seeing as how even when I was driving 9 miles away, you know, I still didn't get to bed till like 3:34, and I'd rather not go to church the next day, you know, sitting in a pew, listen to the talk, and just all of a sudden I could see it. I would drift, and it would go. So, I mean, it's just is a professional dart player, so he was just playing with you. But we didn't play darts yet, so okay. I think I'm hurting feelings. I'm just am I being an asshole tonight? I'll give you a hug later. You want a little bump and tickle, you'll feel better. Have a drink of Makers on me. It doesn't look as cool when I'm drinking from a straw.
Nope.
So we'll go ahead and
Ditch the straw again.
I need to get the actual stirring straws, the little ones that, Oh, can't hurt my feelings. I don't have any.
Yes, you do.
You're a rock. Oh, got you. Okay, good. I didn't hurt feelings. But yeah, I'm sorry. At the end of the day, I'm that guy. I'm still gonna rap, and it's probably going to be tomorrow, if not the night before Christmas.
That's me. I usually Christmas Eve we have a party at my house, and that is a bunch of Steven does. He sits and plays his games with friends.
I'm thinking then maybe you and I need to have our own little Christmas party right here if he's going to do that, and then we can help each other wrap gifts. We'll just do it here where we have some.
Oh no! I mean,
Yuletide.
I'll have him wrapped before that, but that's the last couple. Well, not. Let's see. Last year and the year before. I had everything at my in-laws, and then I would go over there the week before Christmas and get it all organized and wrapped. But the couple of years before that, I was Christmas Eve. Once the kids went to bed, I pulled everything out. I wrapped everything.
I think one of the things for Sarah, though, this year is, I mean, obviously at 17, Connor's, the magic's gone. And the only thing I think even keeping Kaylin close to still believing is the elf.
What do you mean still believing that? I'm much older. I'm not saying what my age is, but I'm much older and I still believe in Santa.
Oh yeah, I got that. Kaylin, I don't know. Like I said, I think she's right there on the cusp, especially now that she's going out and buying gifts for everybody. She knows that Santa's not bringing everybody gifts. She's wanting to, well, her way of buying is, all right, Daddy, take me to the store. Okay. All right, Daddy, get this for this person, get this for this person. And she's done it to Sarah too.
I think one of my, if my daughter is watching, she normally does, but if she is, I don't think she is tonight. One of my biggest kickers is this year. I mean, all my kids have wanted to get me something, and through school or this or that, they've had programs where they've made us this or they've made us that,
right,
and gotten us gifts. Now, Christian, with his school, he, for all your positive points that you get, they have a school store.
Okay.
And he gets to go shopping at the school store, and he's picked out this or this or this for each of the people in our family. So that's been great. But this year, a very proud mommy moment was when our youngest, who has a job, took her hard-earned money and bought Christmas presents for everybody and didn't ask me for a dime. Our oldest, he also has a job, and with his money has helped with, Mom, I need to go here, here, and here, so I'll give you this for gas money. So, I mean, they're learning the value of $1,
right?
To the point, and the fact that they would rather give to us than to go spend it on themselves is a very nice.
Oh, definitely.
Moment.
I remember when, back when an allowance was still a thing, it didn't, whether it was mowing lawns or raking leaves, which Tennessee was packed full of those.
Yeah.
Couldn't shovel snow, even up here, I would shovel snow to try and, right before Christmas, I started putting all my money in this jar, and my brothers were doing the same thing, and it was fun to go around and, I always loved getting, that was one of my favorite parts of Christmas was getting something for people. That's again the traditionalist in me, the old school me. And Connor absolutely loves doing that. But then again, he's fallen under the spell of that everybody else has. It's just so much easier to do it online. It's delivered, boom. I don't have to do a damn thing except put money out. Kaylin's like me though. She likes to go to the store and actually look and pick and not even if you don't go in with something in mind, just you go around and wait till inspiration strikes.
Those are the more personal gifts because you actually took the time to think about the person.
Everyone, my son does that too. He's 27 with a job and always puts others first. Makes me proud to Cat. See, my Christmas show it's heartwarming right now. I don't know.
I've always been that kind of person where I would rather give gifts and see the faces. That's more my gift to myself is seeing their faces.
Yes. Yes, agreed. Like when you get a Steelers warmer, scent warmer, wax warmer, whatever you want to call it. Loved it. Still need to set it up, and it will go up. Obviously, after the holidays, there's going to be plenty of work to do in here. The very first nice day, that stuff's gone. I'm done. I'm over it. As much as I would like to say, you know what, your 2 years is up, I'm keeping it. I just want it out of here. And that's another one of those chapters of the story that, I can't wait to end. So hopefully, further down the road, maybe someday him and I will start talking again. That'd be awesome. I still consider him a friend. We're just not talking right now. I did hear a joke from a movie that mom means made of money. Yeah. I used to think that I'm about to show my age. How many people remember Mac machines? The original ATMs. You had the Mac card. And to me, you always, all you had to do was put this little piece of plastic in the machine, type in how much money you want, and you got free money. That was my thought. And I remember both my parents saying you have to have money in there to take money out. So, yeah, that the whole joke, mom means made of money.
I wish.
I always thought so. Kaylin's 11 now and still thinks so. I will say this much about this one. That Dr. Pepper, it really gives it that warmer. I still need.
The only thing that would make it a little better is, a nice crackling fireplace right there.
Well, we'll take that stupid thing out of here, and we'll put the fake fireplace in here.
There you go.
We'll do that upstairs.
Fireplace, nice little drink in hand.
Hey.
Good friends.
Remember, you were told no drinking.
I was just holding the cup for 2 seconds.
She took a drink. I watched her do it. You saw it live. Uh-oh. So anyways. But yeah, this year with me just going back to work, things really slowing down right now with the whole DJing part of it. And then the added bonus of me trying to take on a second side project. Like I said, I'm ready for Christmas just to I'm ready for the holidays to be over, start a new year. So there's a little inspiration right there. I'm actually excited. It's hectic. It's crazy right now.
Welcome to my world.
January 1st, it is, reset, start over. And we already got a foundation, so let's see where it goes from there. Something I think it's going to be fun to look forward to. Arliss, we haven't heard from you in a second, buddy. If you're still on here, man, how's your Christmas going? Are you guys setting ready over there? And man, I should have told Sandy while I had her on the phone to get on here. Make that pretty lady smile. But on that note, let's go ahead and take our second break because, let's see. And all four of them are from Another Shot. I did find out, though, that sometimes it doesn't show everybody. There's a lot of people that do watch, and sometimes it doesn't show us. But then again, we also get people that watch after the fact, so on and so forth. So I think that's where we get a lot of our views are people after the fact. So on that note, let's go ahead and I was not able to download. We'll just go ahead and we'll put the Christmas. Sorry, guys. I tried really hard to find your Christmas banner, or not your Christmas banner, but your album banner for this newest one. Here's one you haven't heard yet. This is their newest. They just released it Friday, as Arliss let us know a little while ago. It is #1 over in Europe right now, which is awesome when you think about it. You don't expect Southern rock country, to be big over there. And for something like that, that's awesome. This is their new release. This is Bullet for Freedom by the Southern Outlaws. Guys, we will be back shortly. Probably do the song, another video, and then be about time to maybe wrap it up. Night's creeping on us. Guys, we'll see you shortly.
our first responders live in the land of the free, home of the brave. God bless our veterans too. America beautiful through and through. America beautiful through and through. America beautiful through and through.
God rest you, merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ the Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. In Bethlehem in Israel, this blessed babe was born, and laid within a manger upon this blessed lawn. And which is mother Mary, that nothing taken scorn. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Now to the Lord sing praises, all you within this place, and with true love and brotherhood each other now embrace. This holy tide of Christmas, so lovers does they face. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. God rest you, merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone.
Oh, why do I get a sneaking suspicion I'm about to get a notification? Obviously, Facebook didn't like that one either, or YouTube, one of the two. Every now and then, I'll play something and it'll flag it, it'll cut it, it'll stop it. Oh, the fun. Let's see if it tells me anything. I haven't got any messages yet. Oh well. It was still fun while it lasted. So, on that note, we were trying to do it to where, we had enough time to go ahead and actually take a full break, but obviously didn't have, it had its own plans, and that's all right. It's all good. I'm unmuted. And when you play a music video, it mutes the mic for you. So I don't get it. It lets me play the other song by her, but not that one. Weird. If it was YouTube again, Steve will be the one to get the message. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that. Good to see you guys again. Are you stuck? Oh no.
I'm so short. I have to have a cushion just to be able to sit on the bench.
I'm going to get you your own personal bar seat. We were actually discussing during the break the
feng shui.
The feng shui. I like that. Yeah. There's got to be a way to do this in here to where it still maximizes what we got going on with this. Everything's a work in progress, including a logo. You guys,
I'm working on it.
I'm absolutely chomping at the bit to get these steins and these shot glasses and coffee mugs and all the smaller cool stuff that, you know, people will be jumping all over. You know, I will personally love to wear a shirt, a hoodie.
So my girlfriend that has this business that
I love when you say you have a
this,
girlfriend.
she you keep saying the steins and the different things like that. Well, and she's the one where I get my cups, all my cups.
Okay.
Okay. She has, they're like can koozies, but they're not the soft sided. They're actual cups like this
Okay.
that you slide your can into. You can put a lid on it so it's not gonna your can's not gonna fall out of, or you can just pour it straight into the cup kind of thing. So those are different ideas as well.
Like I said, I'm game for any and all ideas, really.
The only problem is she's clear down in Florida, so I can't like really show you her merchandise.
Well, I mean, we also have a fallback. I too have a friend that can do all the. Do I have it out here? I do not. Okay, so he can actually do metal signs. He can do, you know, the same thing. He'll do steins and glasses and shot glasses and coffee mugs. If and when, I'm going to say, well, there's no if, when we do decide to start doing t-shirts and stuff like that, I'm definitely wanting them screen pressed instead of it being vinyl. I think there's more life to them whenever it's that direction. But that being said, that's a little further on down the road. Not too much further. That's going to be, you know, believe it or not, I'm still trying to figure out this bad boy. There's a lot you can do with this that I'm not even close to. Like, I mean, here's our brand. I can do banners. Like, it'll give us examples and stuff. Maybe it's something we'll screw around with just for like 5 or 10 minutes after it's all said and done. I am super stoked about, like I said, I'm ready for the holidays over. I'm going to say it again. I'm excited about the holidays being over. I'm ready for it to be over. The main reason is I am stoked about next year. I've got a lot of plans and I'm wanting to hit the ground running. Oh yeah, why not? I mean, Sarah loves those things. You know, I think it'd be kind of cool to, you know, when I do go to a wrestling match or if I go to one of Kaylin's basketball games and so on and so forth, you know, being able to, that was the other thing I was thinking about now that you just showed that, the print, like, or the stitched, everything being stitched in there. That would be kind of neat. Oh yeah. Bumper stickers, you know, window decals, just small stuff. Instead of, you know, I know a bunch of people that, you know, I got some friends that, you know, they're like us. They swing for the fences. I'm ready to get the boat out and go fishing. I'm going to tell you right now, homie. You've got a boat. If I'm not, you said a pontoon, did you not? If I remember correctly. Because I know so over the holidays already and can't wait till spring to fish again with my man and friends. Okay, so on that note, I was talking to my stepdad about him taking his pontoon down to the Outer Banks. Now, when I say the Outer Banks, everybody immediately thinks ocean. People seem to forget there is this thing they call the Sound. And you can still do some amazing fishing. You don't have the waves like you do in the ocean. The water's brackish. You can take these boats wherever you want, you know, take your boat wherever you want out there. The water's usually really calm. There's a current. Don't get me wrong. There still is a current. You you can still catch saltwater fish. So, we were talking before about, going up to Erie, so on and so forth. But I'm thinking come summertime, I wouldn't mind trying to get like a conglomerate together and going and hitting the OBX. And all of us, yes, they do. I've got a t-shirt that says that. Let's see what we got. That's like Lake Erie. There's rivers you can fish in and not the waves on Erie. I don't know. I like fishing. I'm more of a, I guess, salt life for me. I think saltwater fish, they fight harder, they taste better, more variety. Don't get me wrong. I mean, being on a boat is being on a boat. I mean, it's fun regardless of where you're at. And, especially when you're up in Erie. I mean, if you're towing the Canadian line, trying to instigate the Border Patrol or, the U.S. Coast Guard, however you want to look at it.
This sounds like something you would do.
It would be something I would do. And what's neat is, I mean, honestly, you launch in Pennsylvania on Lake Erie, and before you know it, you're over in Indiana, Ohio, heading up towards Michigan. I think if I saw it correctly, I'm going to have to fact check this one, but I think there actually is a way to at least 3 of the Great Lakes are connected in some way by like waterways. I just think, I mean, that'd be incredible to me. Honestly, that'd be. I know they do lake cruises and river cruises and so on and so forth. I think it'd be fun to try. If you could actually do that, maybe a 24-footer. There you go. We'll just camp, in each state along the way when we get tired, and you might be able to go through those waterways that others can't. I don't know. I have to look into it. Is it possible? All right, covering more than 94,000 square miles in the United States and Canada, the Great Lakes, Huron, Ontario, Michigan, and Erie and Superior are connected by a series of rivers, straits, and small lakes, forming the world's largest freshwater system. So there you go. Why not? I'm sure I wouldn't be the first one to do it, so why not? I'm always for pre-planning ahead of time and trying to get something going. We'll see. I like it. If you guys got some ideas, let me know. I personally like to actually get out on the water and the sound. Like I said, I'm a salt guy. Love the salt water. If it was up to me, I would launch from Jersey and just follow the East Coast all the way down to my brother's house in the Banks. I think that'd be freaking awesome.
Well, if you're going that far, you might as well take me down to my mom's.
Oh, okay. Down there in Florida?
Yeah.
I mean, fuck it. If we're going to do all that, we might as well go ahead and just circle the U.S. I think in some way, shape, or form, we should be able to do that.
Yeah. I mean, it's all surrounded by water one way or
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's this really cool thing, though, up north called the Arctic Circle. So going around the North Pole should be interesting.
Yeah, let's not stay there very long.
Oh, wait. What we got? Need to stay Ohio side with an Ohio license because they will pull you over, I believe, unless you have licenses in all states. We would have to look into that. And we've already got somebody on the job as we speak. I think that'd be a badass idea, though, honestly, to leave from one area and just, I mean, surely to God, it'd have to be at least a one-day trip. I don't know. I've never, it's not like you got to go around curves and all this other stuff. I mean, it's literally going to be not exactly a straight line, because if you start from Ontario, which is up in New York, hit one of the straightaways, go through into Erie, or Erie's a pretty straight shot, and then just up. I don't know. I've never sat down and tried to plan something like that. not getting me on a boat.
It's not pretty.
I never said he was.
No, it's not pretty with him on a boat unless he's very well medicated.
Is it because
Fast boat, not a problem.
can he not swim?
He can swim. Actually, he floats pretty well.
Okay.
No, it's very, 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 very motion sick.
Okay, so Dramamine. I'll keep his ass medicated. I've also got, my friends Johnny, Jack. I'm pretty sure all these guys can help. Jose. What do we got? I'm always medicated on the boat. Oh my God. Okay, so I have taken one offshore deep sea trip, and all of us took Dramamine. We got the 24-hour Dramamine. We took it the night before. That way, it was fully in our system by the time we went to bed. Fun part is none of us slept for shit that night. Like, we stayed up and just laughed like idiots and just tossed and turned and everything you could think of. I think we were going on like 2-3 hours of sleep by the time we left in the morning. Got on the boat. Once we got out of the open waters, the only time anything bothered me, like sitting on the bow, as we're traveling, to our destination, was fine. The waves didn't bother me. Even when we were sitting stationary fishing, it didn't bother me. It was when I went down below to like use the bathroom or to get a drink or to get some food, whatever, I would start to get vertigo. And I never could get my footing. I would start to spin and it's like, holy fuck, I gotta get out of here. Now, where it worked out in our favor though, was we had already done a whole bunch of fishing. And he was getting ready to take us to do some wreck fishing. He was going to a whole different location. And this was a hell of a trip. I mean, I think we were 6 hours or 8 hours. I can't remember how long we were supposed to be staying out there. And as we were on that other destination, I decided I'm going to go in. And I just kind of sat and chilled inside and I thought, well, I'm going to take a small nap. Well, I tell you what, I found something out. The motion of the ocean put my ass out. I was asleep. No, there's not. There's not.
You read the second one.
Yes. That's what I'm answering. There isn't. So I completely passed out. And I think at one point I might have opened my eyes and my buddy Daniel had sat in a bench across from me and he was out. We both woke up as we were all going back in. We didn't realize we were going back in. Apparently we had stopped at like 3 other locations. We had gone to a wreck site. We had gone to all these other different places to fish, and just both of us were yeah. We good? So, like I said, the only time it bothered me was when I went down below. Other than that, I don't know about the bracelets, maybe. So, anyways, yeah, I honestly feel that I don't know. I guess I do good on boats. Man, you guys like derailed me on that one big time. Like, put me on a boat. I get motion sickness. God. Just remember, guys, it's good for the soul. Steven, that's twice now tonight, man. You've hit us up with some Grinch stuff. Brother, me and you, you're gonna catch some hands next time. Can't help it.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was in my own little space over here, but I was fact checking.
No, that's fine.
I wasn't trying to leave you hanging there.
No, I ran with it. We're good.
Boat registration is fine in other states as long as it's temporary. So it works kind of like as long as your boat is it spends 20 days out of the month in Ohio, it's fine for it to be in Michigan for a day and Erie in a day and, different things like that.
You mean in PA, Ohio? So as long as it stays in Ohio for 20 days,
Well,
it can travel.
My number. It just says.
Now okay.
In most cases, yes, it is legal to operate a boat registered in another state as long as the boat must be registered in the state of the primary use. The state where a boat is on the water more than any other state.
She is not Grinch. She is Cindy Lou Who. We are we love you, girl. Fishing license. I'm sure
that is separate. Fishing license, yes, you have to have a separate fishing license for each.
Oh, you're good, brother.
Each state.
You are good. Boat. Yes. So the boat's good.
The boat's good, but fishing license you would have to apply for and I only know this because being down in Florida, Riley, my son, has his license for up here, but I have to get him a temporary one for down there.
Here's my question though. Lake Erie obviously spans like you got New York, Pennsylvania, multiple states. And when I'm getting my fishing license, they always ask, do you want an Erie tag? They never say a Pennsylvania Erie tag. They just say, do you want the Erie tag? Seeing as how that's one giant body of water, I wonder if that tag means Ohio, Indiana, New York. I think does it branch all the way into Illinois? No, I think it just stops in Indiana, goes up into Michigan a ways. I think the best.
That's a question I will have to research as well, I guess.
Yes, sir, she did. Yes, sir, she did. She was actually just letting us know or letting me know a second ago. So, what's expensive? What's expensive?
No, she said that's expensive.
That's what, and I'm asking, what's expensive?
Having to buy a license for
5 different states.
Yeah. Again, but if it's separate, if it's specifically for Lake Erie, then
that's what I'm
in different states. So I will have to look at that one. And normally, no, when I just the out of town fisher thingy down in Florida for Riley, it was only a couple bucks. So it was like a 1-day permit to be able to fish down there.
I don't know. That's just such. I mean, when you like, if I'm not mistaken, I think like even down south, like when you go into some of the sounds, those sounds connect from like North Carolina to South Carolina, and I'm sure South Carolina down into either Georgia or Florida. As long as you're along the coast, it'd be Florida. Yeah, I don't know why I said Georgia. I was there, something like that.
They all go down through. I've canoed from one state into the other, into the other, into the other. So
that'd be crazy. I'm just thinking,
sun poisoning.
75 in PA for 3 days being out of state.
Now that is insane. That's Pennsylvania for you, though. That's straight up Pennsylvania.
That's something.
One of the highest for anything in this state.
Yeah, the taxes over here are insane, but I will at least give them credit. They use the taxes Arliss, would you like me to go ahead and share the news, or do we surprise some people? I'm sure she will let him know. There it is. Never mind. It is official. Arliss and the missus will be joining us for New Year's Eve.
I love the fact that he even said the missus. That excites me even more.
So now we're gonna have to make sure the wheels are spinning. They are definitely spinning.
Slow them down. Remember, this is his vacation.
Like hell, you're not. Yeah, see? Run it. Wait a minute. Wait for it though. Boom. Okay, sure. Yeah. No, starting tomorrow, I'm going to really start pushing the advertisement for it on, well, the DJ page, obviously, but for all you listeners,
Ooh. Okay, now my wheels are spinning.
slow. Remember, this is his vacation.
No, it's not even that, but you gave me a new title, so I need to take that seriously. So
You okay, I offered it, you accepted.
awesome.
And you have been doing a killer job at it, so help.
What do you need help with?
He's in a position now. Everybody's going, and he's like, I'm not going. Yeah, like hell, you're not. No. Okay, so what you got going on, girl? What you want? What you got? Wheels are spinning. Let's hear it.
Wheels are spinning. I will pull some strings. I will put some information and some bugs into people. I think if I
With the bugs in your ear.
I will put bugs in people's ears, and if it's possible, I could possibly have the boom full. My group of friends that you met last night.
Oh, let's introduce everybody to everybody. Oh, I'm so game.
My group of friends that you met last night. Now, not the older group, but the younger group, like the gentleman that we had in the car on their way home. That group that always goes with us.
Marty and Chad.
That group are always looking for something to do New Year's, and the last 2 years it's kind of bombed out for them. So if they know I'm attending and I'm the sober one,
She's beating me up again.
or the sober one, then
look at this. Oh my god, look at this. You go to bed with this woman, man. Keep it up. I think at this point, yeah. I think at this point, yeah, I think he's having fun now. I honestly think he might be. I've been wrong before, but I think he's intentionally poking fun. So for everybody listening and the ones that listen after the fact, there is a massive blowout in the works. And I tell you what, we are going to be the absolute heroes of Petrolia, Pennsylvania. I'm going to get a hold of the owner, Natasha, and let her know she might want to really start pushing and posting this, because there's going to be some people there that would be very beneficial.
I would like very much for Mom to babysit that night so Natasha could be there.
You remembered.
Yeah, I did. She said that night that she'd consider it.
She said, I probably will.
Yeah.
Well, see, when I did St. Patty's Day last year, her mom did watch the kids, and Natasha and her husband came in and they bartended. We had everybody in there that night. Like, we had all the people that you guys have met, Dennis, Chris. You guys got to meet Ashley and Dunkel. You didn't get to meet Erin. She's one of the other bartenders. Like, everybody was there for St. Patty's Day. It was a pretty packed house. And I think on top of that, there was also a ladies' night in there. I'm trying to remember if that was the particular night. That was also the night where they all got together. I'd come up with a drink, but I forgot to give them dimensions, like quantities. And I called it the Lucky Irishman. It was it's like a mint schnapps. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It was Irish cream, and there was something else on top of it. Well, the mint schnapps that they got was so overpowering that I think they mixed the two, and they all said it tasted like garbage. And I got thinking about it, I'm like, I've made this drink myself. It's amazing. And I'm like, I knew immediately what they had done. So Natasha, being the awesome person that she did, she put her own little twist on it. She put a little bit of the mint, and then she put she put the Baileys in there, but then she added Kahlua to it. So there was a little bit of, like, she basically made an Andy's candy out of it, and it was awesome.
That's my favorite. I don't like mint. But
Jason said $5 at the door. We've already told everybody no cover. Natasha will not do a cover, not that particular night, but RSU too, brother. Thanks for coming on, and we are truly looking forward to this one coming up. I will definitely be in touch with you guys.
Night, Arliss.
So yeah, that was kind of my bad. I messed up on the directions, but at the end of the day, I mean, it was a hell of a turnout. We were trying to we did t-shirts. I had my buddy make up a whole bunch of t-shirts. Like, he made a shit ton of t-shirts, and we ended up just handing them out. There was supposed to be a contest, but there was a mix up on all the advertising. One person showed up dressed up, and it was absolutely awesome. Like, it looked like she was being carried by a leprechaun or something like that. Like, she went all out, but she was the only one, and I felt bad. So on that note, $5 at the door. Jesus. Bear in mind, you've seen the place, brother. We're still trying to get a foothold on that, and I think after this one coming up, when everybody gets to meet everybody, and I'm like I said, my wheels are spinning now, and I'm going to be sitting down and brainstorming with this little vixen over here. We are going to get something going. So yeah, go ahead, feel free. She says I've been being horrible tonight, but it is that time of the night, guys. We are going to wrap this up. Unfortunately, I do have to work tomorrow. Both of us are tired. I feel bad for Sarah. She's going to work too. Luckily, the kids they're off school. That being said, guys, keeping you hydrated one beer at a time. Check out our boys at the people at Grove City Beverage. The number is 724-458-4280. You can find it right here on Main Street in Grove City, Pennsylvania. Awesome people, awesome selection. Can't beat prices. Dude, the merch is awesome. No, does me no good to show the merch, but they got a beer wagon. You go to these guys for all your party needs. I promise you will not be disappointed. Again, check them out, Grove City Beverage. Now that I'm going to have that down, I am personally wearing one of their shirts where it says beer equals fun. And then, of course, on the back is the giant logo. That's another thing we're going to have to wheel spin. I was hoping, but then, once I got there, I really thought about it. It's like, this is not the setting to talk business to people.
That was their night to let loose and just relax and have a good time. I wanted you to meet them.
And
Get that? I put the bug in the ears because I did more than one ear.
I like when you said put bugs in people. Penicillin will not help you. No, am I gonna make you red faced again? You can't tell with all the lights. You can blush all you want in here right now. Guys, I tell you what, it was a good time. Awesome people. I am, I'm going to do it. Cheers to everybody. Here is our final shot. Kat, would you like to be the first one? Whoa. That's two of them that hit hard.
I didn't even do mine yet. I'm just gonna go with my go-to. I'm gonna add a word to friends, to family, fellowship, and fun.
I like it. She did an Irish toast. Guys, honestly, I can't stress enough how friendship means a lot to me. And I think, and yes, I'm going to shout out to the Nonsensical Network. You guys have had me on the shows. We've done some collabs, had an awesome time. I consider every one of you guys my friends. Just like, me and my co-host who's normally here, we're going to bicker, but I am truly grateful. The Southern Outlaws, awesome bunch. I'm making some, really close friends with all of you guys. The people that have been following the show. We will not be on Wednesday night for obvious reasons. So I want to go ahead and take this time to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. We're going to try and get one in there right before New Year's. I think you guys, okay, good night, straight, tight, friend to talk or anything. Okay. And I'm the one that's drinking. I think your phone drinks, but I got the gist of it, brother. Yeah. Again, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Hope you guys have a great holiday. Even though I've been saying I'm looking forward to the holidays being over, every one of you guys, and yes, that includes you, sweetheart, and Steve-O, Blue, I'm sure you're watching still. I'm truly grateful for all of you guys, and you've given me a lot of hope for the next year coming up, and so on and so forth. So this isn't liquor, but here's my cheers to all of you. As a chaser. Guys, I hope, again, you have a great holidays. We are going to be on Sunday night for our... we'll be on Thursday night for our Thirsty Thursday. Keep up with the scores and everything and keep things going on that. And we'll be here for our... And I have a feeling it's going to be a true Sunday weekend hangover. And then, of course, the following is New Year's. So we will try and get as many in. Thank you guys for coming on. Looking forward to talking to you guys all again. Just remember, though, everything on my show, I say, God damn it. Everything on this show, I say, is just our opinion. But then again, she's going to say it. She was getting ready to.
It might be the alcohol.
Talking. Close enough. I like it. Guys, you have a good night. We will catch you later. See you soon.
Merry Christmas.